So it's 2026. I completely forgot how to use Guitar Amp, but my demo sounds better than ever. What's happening, everybody? I'm your guy Buddy Pumbaa. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Like and subscribe. Today we have millions of options how to record the song, how to record your instruments. So my approach will be pretty simple, using as least equipment as possible. We're going to program the drums using GGD, Get Good Drums, Modern Massive 2, guitars and bass. We're going to record using my Quad Cortex, going to audio interface Focusrite Scarlett solo, and whole audio itself we're going to process in Logic. So if you're a Windows user or a Fractal user or whatever else you're using, stay around. You'll still find something useful for you. It doesn't matter what's the platform, more or less how you do it, maybe some tips and tricks. Still, something will remain in your head after this video, I hope. So please have a seat and join me in the process. Sit. Alright, so let's begin to write a basic demo. I already have my drum beats ready using GGD Modern Massive 2. Why I love those drums is because they're super simple to use. I just pick up my favorite preset, Rock on the Edge, because I have no clue how to mix and master the drums. That's not for me. I'm a guitar player. I just want to focus on playing guitar rather than tweaking my snare, springs, reverb or so. You know what I mean? So glad that guys made this VST. It works perfectly. And what I did, I had my idea in my head. I played it, I picked out the drum beats I like. It's gonna be simple, so just a couple of beats and that's it. How to do it, you either can draw the drum beats by yourself, or you can just use the groups they have. You can play it faster, slower, or half tempo, and drag and drop whatever you like, you know, so whatever is there, there's plenty of libraries. You know, from basic to metal to pop rock, everything works there. So once I have my preset set there, I have no idea what everything in this window means, so that's where I turn it off. I have my drum beats ready here, and next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do my, like, I call it scratch guitar, but it's more like a guidance guitar. I'll record messy, chaotic, but I know what part comes after what part, you know what I mean? So let's record a simple guitar track, and I will build everything on top of that, because our goal is to make it as simple as it could be in very short time. So my click is ready, everything is ready. I will click record. Okay, we got our guidance guitar, so now I can pick up my bass and record the bass lines for the song. So for my bass tones, I'm typically using whatever is present in Quad Cortex is one of their stock presets. I'm using G800K bass, and I'll use the scene number 2, adding dark glass, little drive, because my goal is to write rhythm guitar section with at least gain as possible, so my lead guitar could stand out. But to have some good bottom boost, I will use distorted bass. It's not too much of distortion. It sounds like that. Maybe I'll switch pickups. No, we'll stay there. Alright, so let's lay down the bass track. Okay, so the bass track is ready. Let's add other guitars. So to make it sound more punchy, more straight into your face, that's why I typically record left guitar, right guitar. You can't copy and paste same guitar track because it will sound just louder. It's not going to work. You need to re-record both guitars on a different take, because all those small differences in your playing, that's what it makes that wider sound. So let's lay the rhythm guitars. Okay, so we have the track ready. I'll turn off my guidance guitar. I'll mute it up. I don't need it anymore because I'll record the right side, the other side right now. And let's do it. Okay, so my rhythm section is ready. I'll record my draft lead guitar just to show you guys how I process the sound later on. But for the final performance, I'll make the guitar solo properly, so stick around and you'll see that. To record my lead guitar, I typically lower down the volume of my rhythm section by good 5 dB, and I lift up my lead guitar volume like plus 2 dB so I can hear properly. And I will need to listen more carefully. I just have the sound. I have the sound present to my face, So also for my lead guitar, I will do a little tap dance on my Quad Cortex because I just want to make it as simple as it could be. I will use 2 scenes during the solo. The first part and the second part, they're going to sound a little bit different, which means with phaser and without phaser, plus delay. So let's record that. Alrighty, so track is done. I'm almost happy. Let's put a guitar and eyes on the screen. Let's see what we're doing next. So by default, as you can see, I have my bass slightly more silent. The next thing I'm going to match up is the bass. And so let's turn the click off. Let's make it a loop over here, and let's see how that sounds. Okay, I think I can lift up the bass a little bit more, something like minus 2 dB. I like to play with the master volume because sometimes you can't hear the difference when it's really loud, but you can hear the difference when it's silent. I'm not sure if that's only me, but hey, that works for me. Maybe some different things will work for you, but that's how I do in a simple and fast way. So let's see. Let's turn the bass a little bit down, somewhere minus 3 dB. Okay, that works. Now I will level, I will level my rhythm guitars. I'll take both of them here. Okay, so now as you can see, we are going a little bit too loud, so let's lower everything down by something like 1 dB. I'll lift the rhythm section here. Okay, so it looks like we're very close to hit the trigger. I will turn everything down just a little bit more, and I will show you how we're going to raise everything back. So everything works for me right now as is. What I will do next, I will check how my lead guitar is doing. It's going to be too loud, so I'll go 0 for the moment. Let's check somewhere in the middle, because I'll do more arpeggios, more solo. Alright, so the final solo you will hear, but levels are working for me, so now I'm going to use this mastering tool, which is going to analyze your old tracks, and we can master, well, it's not master, it's just like more putting all the instruments in their own section where they belong. So that's what we are going to do right now. Let's wait a little bit. Alrighty, so track is analyzed. By default, after doing, I don't know, hundreds of those simple demos, my default go-to is punch right here. I lift the EQs to 128 more or less. I'll do the loudness about here. I'll click that excite button and I'll spread the width to somewhere like 35s. I have no idea what that means, but it works for my ears, and you will understand what I'm talking about. So let's loop it up and let's check how that sounds. Alrighty, so it's time to check the final performance. I really hope you enjoyed this creativity process with me today, and I hope something sticks in your memory and you might use it and unleash your creative beast. And make sure you leave a comment. I would appreciate any messages, or an Instagram. Send me your demos, send me how you do everything, and I would love to expand our knowledge and understanding about how everything works, how we can make everything better. And yeah, let's write music. Let's write the music. I'm your guy, Buddy Pumbaa. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next Sunday. Take care.